All right, so here's the longtime Jackson Wink MMA staple, former UFC Women's Bantamweight champion Holm. DC, she's got the highlight of all highlights. She'll be looking to produce another one here tonight.
That night she knocked out Ronda Rousey was absolutely insane because Ronda Rousey was still riding super hot. Nobody thought she had a chance. Set up that beautiful head kick just because, as always, Holm will follow a game plan to a T. One of the smartest fighters in the entire UFC. Uses her brain, her skill, and her footwork in order to set shots for opponents, and then she strikes and strikes to finish the fight. Holm is a phenomenal fighter. And when her back has been up against the proverbial wall, she comes out and dominates someone like Megan Anderson, as she did back at UFC 225. Holm chasing further greatness here tonight. All right, here she is, big-time feel. No surprise there, the UFC Hall of Famer and former women's bantamweight champion, the great rowdy Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey is a box office hit. Every time her name sits atop the marquee, the stars come out. Yes. From her UFC debut with the quick submissions to Jean LaBelle standing next to the octagon with the timer. Everything was always a spectacle, and Ronda had the skills to back it up. I remember being at weddings and bar mitzvahs back in 2011, getting texts from guys like Sean Shelby. Dude, you got to see what Ronda Rousey just did, and it didn't take her long to enter the mainstream, successfully defended the title several times. Ronda Rousey back and perhaps with a point to prove here tonight. Ronda Rousey, and that means we are set for our main event of the evening. And here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Holly the Preacher's Daughter, Holm. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Ronda Rousey!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. Well, what else can you say about Ronda Rousey? Women are in the UFC largely because of this fighting pioneer. You know about her grappling, her submission game, but it's all set up by her takedowns. Olympic bronze medal in judo. The judo throws figure to be coming her opponent's way here tonight. Nice punch to the head. All right, so with immediacy, the jiu-jitsu fighter execution on the hip toss there. She's able to take her down. Her opponent felt like she knew this attack would be coming. She couldn't stop it there. But she did not see the setup. She did not see her opponent push into her, inviting her to push back. The moment she pushed back, boom, time to go for a ride. Unbelievable. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. She's got that single collar in the clinch now. Nice body shot. Rousey going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. So 1 minute into this fight, as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl. It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight. Oh,
so much power.
Well, she continues to bide her time here on the feet. Now throws a front kick and lands.
That front kick was beautiful.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees.
Oh, judo toss. Made it look easy. Oh, nicely done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clinch. Nice job by her there to block that shot.
Ooh, big shot land.
Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body.
Lands a nice shot through the clinch here. Great job getting to a position, right into that single collar.
Rousey gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
Nice combination.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Well, in the clinch, but she's staying active. Beautiful punch to the head there. Pretty good sequence of punches to the head by her there. Under 2 minutes to go here in round one. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's investing. They're probably her best.
Don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. She's got the single collar tie. Huge shot going on right here.
Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Nice hook there by Rousey. And she misses with the left punch there. Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. Rousey gets touched by that kick there. So we call on the fight stats here. 56 total strikes have connected for Holly Holm. She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out. Oh, beautiful body kick by her there. Well, no feeling out process for her here tonight. She has stayed technical, but really a more aggressive approach than we have seen from her in the past. Back and forth we go. 20 seconds left. Man, she is at her relentless best late in the round and gets another takedown for good measure.
Big moment in the fight to secure a takedown late. Leaves the last impression in the judge's mind. Also makes her feel good that she finally got that takedown that she's been chasing this whole round.
Round two is next.
Those are some beautiful takedowns right there, okay? Keep them coming. She cannot stop your takedown. You hear me? You can take her down all day. No messing around.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. Certainly some big moments in that previous round. Rocked her opponent, nearly had her out of there. We'll see if she can finish the job here in this round.
It was amazing to watch somebody fight at such a high skill level. Never really rushing it to try to get a knockout, just allowing it to present itself, and she almost got it in the last round.
All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Rousey's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area.
Leg kick lands. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike land.
It's overwhelming.
Oh, lands a hip toss now. Wild swing there. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying, her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight. Beautiful job getting those hands up. She got that kick home.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Rousey's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Well, significant swelling now in and around that left eye, might even be starting to close. Oh, big right hand, yes. Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Nothing of any substance has landed to this point. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Now she gains some separation. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Just over 2 minutes to go.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank. Clean punch.
Well, she's not slowing down. She has already landed a ton of significant strikes, and you got to think her coaches are going to be absolutely thrilled. What a strike by her there. I see knocked out. Her opponent still stands. She's still
Find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing. A massive strike from the top. She's about to get her opponent out of there.
Rousey's back in full guard now. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy. She's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
Well, we haven't really seen her famed jiu-jitsu game just yet, but of course, if it's not broken, don't fix it, and she has realized a ton of success with her striking.
Every day, you have to get better. 1%, they say, as an athlete. She has shown that she got better every single day in her training camp because we don't see her chasing takedowns as desperately as we normally see. She is comfortable in the stand-up, and she is winning these striking exchanges.
All right, so another nice sequence for her there. You've talked a lot about her fight IQ, but this is pretty simple, right? You batter your opponent upstairs, stay with it.
She did it early. She was able to get to her spots, land the shots that she wanted to land. Her opponent did nothing to change it, and now she finds herself in a comfortable position where she has to just keep targeting the face that is so swollen right now. Oh, nice.
20 seconds to go, round 2. Hook to the head there by Rousey. Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Somehow she survives and advances after getting knocked down with a big punch there in that round.
She's tough. She's durable. But she cannot continue to take strikes like this. She needs to move her head on the center line. She cannot be a stationary target if she has any desire to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action they're waiting to it, and now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a four-part play because this fight is about done.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find this one shot that would have finished the fight.
Well, she hasn't gotten the finish yet, but it's not for a lack of effort. Several huge uppercuts have landed, and the only wisdom is she goes right back to it here, I would think.
She has to go back to that. Why would she not go back to it? You don't fix something that's working. It ain't broken. Don't try to fix it. She's a master of landing uppercuts.
Holm's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking. Both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Other strikes, and now her face is really starting to swell.
Her face is really starting to swell. She's been battered, she's been bruised, she's been beat up, and right now she has to do something to try and change it. Get to the clinch. She cannot take many more shots to her head like this.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Finish it! Finish it!
Inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
This fighter lands a kick now, and a pretty good one at that. Well, confidence has never been an issue for her, but I'm not sure she's ever been this confident after getting that huge knockdown in the previous round.
Well, she should be confident. She was landing everything, and then she finally got that knockdown to end the beginning of the earlier round.
Oh, nice block. Oh, she's in a world of trouble now. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Actually, the body shots continue to be the narrative in this fight. And a lot of bruising now starting to develop on that side.
You know, the kicks, the punches, the knees, just the ability to mix up all of her strikes to the body has allowed for her to get out ahead of her opponent. Now, her opponent's confused. She has no answers for these body shots.
Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it. Oh, strong punch by her there. Has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing.
Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, another ground strike gets through. She's unable to connect with the left hook. Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there, trying to end her opponent's night.
Rousey's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Oh! Final seconds. Never a good sign when the referee
see her face. A lot of swelling going on here.
Well, the eye is not completely closed. Looks like the doctor is going to allow this fight to continue, at least for now. Crowd certainly appreciates that decision. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm.
All right, so congratulations to the former UFC Bantamweight champion Holly Holm on a big win here tonight. When you see her perform like this, sometimes it's hard to believe that she's only been doing full-time MMA since 2013. So now after a win like this, maybe she gets another